Ah oui, il est pas dans la voiture. Vous êtes célibataire, c'est pas à cause de votre rire?
J'espère pas.
Non.
You know it. I'm ready to go home and do the work. When on it, say hi.
Now I'm going to show you something that is going to totally blow your rocks off.
Hi. How are you?
Hello. I think you guys got a new band happening here. Hey guys. Oh, big one, huh? All right.
I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. And you have a problem, turn off your station.
Kurt, how we doing?
Doing good. Hello, everybody. Under the bus, episode 36 to 22, 2023. Wow, that's a
mouthful. How's it going, everybody? Thanks for joining. Got quite a few people in the chat already. I see some other guys down here. We got Cock Cam. Cock Cam, you coming in? There he is.
What's up?
How you doing, man?
What's up, guys? Hey. What's up, guys? I hurt my back, so I'll be in bed. I'll be in bed tonight.
What'd you do?
I wish I knew. I kind of just woke up with it. My back goes out from time to time, so I'd love to see the chat right now, but I don't have it up. But yeah, I'm old.
Yeah, well, they're all saying, "Suck it up, Caleb. You're fine.
Oh, yeah.
All in your head." A few other things.
Yeah,
so it's just you and I tonight. Jay's got on. I don't know where Brian is, but yeah, it's just you and I. I hope you can hang in for 4 or 5 hours.
I don't know if I can do that.
I'm gonna go to In-N-Out and Guitar Center while you narrate. Is that cool?
Yeah, I mean, I said I was in my room in bed, but I'm really in Desmond Child's basement, so it's crazy in here. There's a lot of chains and some skeletons.
Some skeletons. Any whips down there?
Oh no, I think the past document took them with them.
What's up, Brian?
Hey, what's going on? Caleb blowing out spines, blowing out backs.
My back got blown out. Yes.
Heard my back banging your mom last night. Snooge.
Oh man.
Snooge.
That's mall rats.
Oh.
Well, thanks for toughing it out and showing your beautiful face.
Well, I had to try because I wasn't here last week, and I might.
You weren't?
I wasn't, and I probably won't be here next week. So.
What?
Yeah.
Caleb from the Cock Cam coming live.
Yeah.
One good thing about being laid up with your back out is the reverse cowgirl every time.
Absolutely.
Reverse.
I'll pass that along.
Yeah.
Kurt. It'll go over.
Kurt.
Well.
Kurt. What's good, Jay?
We got some big boppers in the chat right now, boys.
Holy shit.
We got Ben Coombs.
Oh shit.
We got Dennis Ellis. We got Randy, the Macho Man Price. Yeah. Bozique is in here. The Joke Riddler.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fairfield Guitar. I think that's
Lewis.
Louis. We got X-Ray in here. Thanks, Jeannie. Stephen Franklin. We got some big boppers going on right now.
We do.
So
Shay's here.
oh, Colonel's popcorn. Look at that.
Oh, don't fuck around. It's time to get serious.
Yep. Yeah. The man's watching. Yeah.
So what's good, boys? What's new and exciting in the land of make believe, Jay?
Nothing. I'm kind of bummed that you guys didn't dig my intro video that I added this week. I saw it's just a video of like they gathered a bunch of people that have weird laughs or funny laughs together, and they all start laughing together, and I thought it was fucking hilarious. But
We all hate it.
Skip. But you know what, Skip?
I guess you guys didn't like that one.
Yeah.
That's all right. You can go fuck yourselves. It's all right.
Wait.
So yeah.
Hey, real quick while he's in the chat, I know he's got family over. He's gonna
Black
be banging
Salami?
his head- He's gonna be banging his head up against the wall, but we got a big bopper birthday tonight. Steve-O 5150. It's his birthday today.
Happy birthday, Steve.
On his birthday, he took a big old 75-ounce tomahawk steak.
Fire!
Yeah.
Mm.
So happy birthday, brother.
Happy
I was
birthday.
gonna have Caleb play your birthday song, but he's laid up. You can see he's
Laid
got
up.
tape on the back wall from his last stripe job.
Do you know what that is?
Is that a measuring mark?
Is that Shen's?
That's
Low it hangs.
no. I don't know if you guys have all been married at once, but when you share a bed with someone, you get in little arguments about how much of the bed they take up. So in this family, we
You have a prime
snap-
meridian in your bed.
We snap a picture of where that person is in relation to the middle of the bed, just in case, because my wife likes to come over into my area a lot, and so I feel like no, it's not like that. I just feel like
What the fuck are you doing?
exactly. But,
You got the homestead stake your claim on the
yeah,
bed.
yeah. No,
But you
because
know what-
she always says that I'm always on her side, and I swear to God I'm not.
Well,
I sleep on a
tonight
sliver.
you can give the excuse.
I broke my back.
Yep.
What do you mean by that?
Final.
It's broken.
What, a vertebrae or what portion?
Spinal.
Just a bit outside.
Oh, anyway.
So Caleb, you have the prime meridian in your bed. So if
Yes.
what's the ramifications of crossing over said line?
Oh, just you see, that's what it is. You see,
It's you.
you see, yeah.
What if you have your passport out? Cross over.
Oh, no, we that can happen at any time. It's just where you're sleeping and snoring.
Oh, and if one of those happens to slip out,
Yeah,
while you're over the line, right?
yeah, I guess so.
You got to go to the tape, Jim.
That's the
Feed
thing.
in.
Let's go to the videotape.
Nobody has that issue.
No, I sleep. I love sleeping at the very edge of the bed. So I
Yeah,
don't have.
well, I end up doing that anyway, just because.
Are you guys in a twin or something?
No, it's fucking California King.
Yeah,
So
Caleb,
what the fuck's the problem?
I'm a big dude. I don't know.
I'm a big dude.
my wife likes to inch her cold ass on my side of the bed to warm it up
Okay.
every night.
Every night, huh?
And sometimes when you're asleep and you got a cold rump roast up against you, it's not very appealing. You just want to go to
Okay.
sleep, you know?
You got to warm that shit up,
I
Stan.
warm that shit up. That's what I was gonna say.
Some warming oil.
Yep.
Sorry, Quentin. I hope your mom's not listening.
What's up, Quentin?
The first show she watches.
Speaking of shows, your mom was just there visiting, and she watches the show, right?
Yeah. I'm sure
What-
she's glued to the instrument right now.
What does she think of Jay's face?
Did you get a haircut?
The guy with the biz schnoz?
No.
No haircut?
Shit. I'm already losing it, boys. Man.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to Cobra Kai. He's in the chat.
Yeah.
This beautiful artwork right here.
It should be briefcase, not suitcase.
Was that I laughed so hard my wife thought it was fake, my laugh. That's how she couldn't believe the laugh that I was laughing. And I remember distinctly crying to that. I thought that was legitimately worth a cry.
Did you print that shit out and put that above your bed?
Yeah,
I will. That'll be the prime meridian will be the post. Oh, we sure we can show that? I mean, come on.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Caleb, I was thinking about printing one of those out poster size, and then next time we go to the movie, just taping it up against one of the movie poster boards. See how long it stays up there.
Who wants to sit on my face? Xander, thanks, man. Well, I know Mancuda's mom had a thing for me. You know, he'd always used to say shit like that.
Oh boy.
Which was kind of uncomfortable, if you know what I'm saying. But, you know.
A little bit.
Yeah. So we before we get into the topics, we just want to give you a little heads up of what we're possibly going to be covering tonight. One of
real
the
quick
topics
though, how do I get my under the name thing? What's up with that?
What do you want? I'll put it in there.
What, you have to do it?
No, you can. But are you
Where?
doing this on your phone, or are you doing it on the on
It's
your
on
computer?
the computer.
Go to edit your name. There you go. Someone just changed it. Go to edit your name.
Who did that?
Use J. So go to edit your name.
Okay. All right.
So as Caleb's figuring this out, everyone check
Yeah, go
out
ahead.
Kurt at IG at KurtS5150. We have Jay at whofarted.com, and we have me. I'm at on OnlyFans at Boner Palace. So come check me out. And then Caleb Dickfer.
Here we go with the Klon shit again. I have no idea. I've never tried one, so I don't know. And if you don't know, now you don't know. So yeah.
That's the Minotaur, right?
Yeah.
Spine. There you go.
We're gonna be talking about some Dream Theater tonight.
And wait.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait either, because it's not every day you get to really get into it with a band that you love. And
I know.
I'm gonna be very
we might have to isolate you for that.
we might have to isolate me for a little while. Yeah. But I kind of feel bad at the same time. But you know what? Fuck it, right? This show is called Under the Bus, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think LaBrie's coming on anything.
No, I don't think they give a shit. And I've mentioned about Petrucci's guitars online before, and you know, so
Remember that one guy like eviscerated us, Jay?
Who?
Well, remember when the last Dream Theater album came out and you were underwhelmed? I didn't like it.
Mhm.
And the guy was just like, "You guys have no idea about music." You remember?
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, you did. You called me right after you pleasured yourself to reading it, and then you're just like, "Did you see this guy? Let me wipe away the
I do
semen."
remember that. I do remember that now. Yes,
Yeah.
I love shit like that.
That was great.
Yeah. Well, before we jump into anything, a friend of ours is let me present this real quick.
Friend of the channel.
Friend of the channel. A friend of mine. We go back about 23 years now. 23, 24 years.
It's the longest friendship Jay's ever had.
I wish it was. So our friend Brendan Boyce, Brendan Butt Cheeks, and also he has Brendan B Squared is his basically he makes what are they?
Cigar box
guitars and stuff like that, which are very cool. We gave a few to John 5, which is neat. So every year for the past 12 or 13 years, since 2010, he's done this. He's basically he jumps into the freezing friggin' cold, bringing whatchamacallit, attention
Your
to
bringing your
what?
nuts to your throat.
Yeah. The Alzheimer's Association, everything like that. So I'm going to put this link in the chat. If you want to donate, that's great. If not, that's great too. But I just wanted to, show Brandon and this whole thing a little bit of love on our channel.
When is it? This weekend?
He jumps in this Saturday at noon. And again, friend of the channel, Fruitcake Tony. They're going to air it live on his channel. So I'm going to put this link.
And Brennan's wife is, I think she's the president of this Alzheimer's Association chapter where he lives. Right, Jay?
I should have done a little more research on it, but yeah,
she's been there like 20 plus years, and all she does is raise money for Alzheimer's. And I'm sure everyone in the chat has someone that has this disease or has known someone that has passed away from this disease. So it's a great cause, and it's cool to see him continue to support it.
Absolutely.
Boy, it's a good thing you're here, Kurt. Because as Bert Blyleven said, I just fucked the whole thing up. No, I'm joking.
We just had a Burt Blyleven.
Nice.
Jesus.
You guys remember that? They were doing I think it was the Twins were playing the Yankees or something, and they were doing a pregame. And he thought they were taping it. And he started talking about A-Rod and he kept like jumbling the line he was trying to say. He's like, we got to do the whole fucking thing over because I just fucked it up. Over live.
Find it.
Yeah, over live.
Somebody. Oh no, don't find it because then we'll get reported. Never mind.
It's true.
Yeah. There's no Apple. We'll be fine.
What pants do you have on right now?
Oh, pants.
Yeah. Hopefully nothing.
Nothing. No.
Camera's straight on the cockle region right now.
I got sweats.
There you go.
They're called boner.
I got a heating pad.
There you go. Well, Jay's got this up on the screen, and we got it in the chat, and we got Caleb here. What's going on with Nerd Halen?
Wow. Well,
did I put you on the spot?
No, I just wasn't thinking about it.
I'm always thinking about it.
We played a show last Saturday night or the other Saturday, just a few days ago. Maybe that's how I hurt my back. I don't know. Probably during the loadout. But it was in Huntington Beach, California, and a place called the Mamba.
The Mamba.
And it was cool. I mean, it was fun. And there was some people there. Some people drove from San Francisco, which is a 400-mile drive.
Oh, San Francisco.
Yeah, that was crazy. They saw us at our show at the bottom of the hill over the summer last year. And so they came down for that and sold a few shirts. And it was fun. Played 2 one-hour sets. And we played Dreams for the first time.
How'd that go?
It went good, I think. I mean, you know, it didn't sound. It was really hard to hear things on stage. You know, like getting good stage volume and sound is the hardest thing to do if you're in a band that's not like super pro. And you know, like I played the Whiskey, the Ultimate Jam, the Tuesday before, you know, last Tuesday night, and that was a kind of a shit show on stage with the sound and what I was able to hear and not hear. So you never know what you're going to get. You just got to smile and play, because as soon as you start letting it affect you, the whole audience will pick up on it immediately, and there goes your whole performance. So
yeah, you guys
let it go.
You travel in a group of 4, and so you have no one that can really check the sound unless you ask someone, right?
Yeah, well, the Ultimate Jam is a different animal because you kind of just go and plug in, and they've already preset whatever monitor mix is there, and whatever I walked into was not great for me. I don't know how it was good for other people, but for me it wasn't. And then I had to plug into a Black Star, you know, and it's just it wasn't a great situation. But hey,
Cameron.
You did Dreams. Any other Sammy songs? Did you guys do this one?
Rock or what?
Oh, flagged. There goes this show. No, we did Pound Cake, we did Top of the World, we did Best of Both Worlds, Dreams, and 5150.
Nice.
What song did you remove in place of Dreams?
Oh, good question. I believe we removed which Dave song?
Is that Polly Walnuts?
Not I'll Wait, right?
No, we have to play that. That's Hal's favorite song.
Damn right.
Owners.
Yes.
Let me look real quick.
Yes.
Yes.
And Danzig eats cum.
As you're checking it out, real quick, everyone in the chat, tell your friends, come hang out with us. It's Wednesday night. No one's got shit going on. It's fucking the end of February. Come on, hang out with us.
Click the like button. Brian, you want to say hi to everyone in the chat?
No, fuck those guys. Yeah, sure. Let me do it real fast. This is Caleb checking it out. My man Xander is in attendance. Just had a lesson with him. Just shot the shit with him for an hour. And also, too, Xander, good luck on Friday. He's working on something pretty cool. I don't want to blow it or make an announcement on his behalf, but he's working on something. And Friday, he's
his tan. He's working on his tan.
Yes, he's notoriously Caucasian, so he needs to get a little color. And yeah, good luck, Xander, on Friday. And so yeah, we have Ben Coombs here. What's up, Ben? Thanks for all the love and support. And everyone in the chat knows it's Ben, but you know, definitely if you haven't supported him yet, please do so. Phil Mayanus, screw you, Boner. Thank you. Thank you. Love you very much. My man Paulie Walnuts is here.
Lewis.
Zeke is here.
Lewis.
Zach Panties is here. Smitty. 6 strings and 10 fingers. What's going on? Tim Thomas, what's up, bro?
Tim Thomas, great goalie for the Boston Bruins. Great.
Camby B. Cameron, I can't call you Cammy. I'm sorry, Cameron. It's Cameron. Cameron Brown, what's up, man? The Pinkle, 2 in the Pinkle, 1 in the Renus. What's going on?
One in the Stinkle.
Randy Price. Last week was his birthday. Randy, I hope you saw all the love and support we gave you last week. And Jay sent you a midget strippergram. Hope you got it. Hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And then also he has a new guitar. It's a Charvel Jim Root. Loves the EMGs. Damn right. Fucking tight ass EMGs.
Tight.
Max Air 420 is in attendance. What's going on? And I'm just fucking rambling, so I hope you guys don't mind, but lick my taint salad if you care. 5150 fair warning is here.
Hey, Chris.
What's good?
OP, Dennis Ellis. Fear my 3-inch. Hip Metalworks.
Fear my 3-inch. Love your work, bro.
Hugh Hoffner's here.
Hugh Hoffner. What's going on? I saw Lewis is here.
And Mormon Soaker here as well.
We have Mormon Soakers in attendance. It's fantastic.
All right.
So the song was actually a Sammy song. We pulled out When It's Love and put in Dreams.
Cool, man.
It's funny because Hal loves to do the sappy Sammy songs. And I mean, I think they're great songs, but some things just don't rock as much, and people want to rock. And the only reason I put When It's Love in the Nerd Halen set was for the wedding we did in what's that I'm wearing? Okay. And yeah, for the wedding we did. So, but
that's right. He's not wearing a Nerd Halen shirt right now. He's wearing a Gizmochi shirt.
Okay. Well, how are things going in Gizmochi world? Jay?
I don't know. I got a pretty decent royalty check last 2 months ago. So I
Who
don't.
fucking
We
cares?
don't even know. We don't even know what it's from. I want to say that somebody made a mistake over at accounting, and I'm not going to say anything about it.
1 decimal point.
Yeah, the wrong way.
Nice.
It's really not that impressive. If like you're in any kind of band, you'd probably laugh at the check. But for us, it was pretty like, oh, okay.
There you go.
Got to make sure you send those W-9s in so you get paid.
Speaking of shirts, I just made the lion logo available online for the first time. So if you guys,
lion more, Jay.
Yeah. So
I got to get one of them shits.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for my shit.
I got to send you. I'm sorry. I'm going to send them out.
Speaking of merch.
Oh snap!
Oh, you have the picture?
Where's the UTB news button? I don't have
Oh
it.
shit, sons! I got it. Just have to find it.
You dumb asshole.
Are we pulling up the picture? I just want to pull up the picture. It'll speak for itself.
Let me crop it and get it stream ready.
You say meat cropping?
Let me crop it and get it stream ready.
Yeah. So as you're doing that, there's a surprise merch that no one knows about, and then there's also this merch that Kurt will show us that will be soon available.
Jay, I'm going to send it to you so you can just pull it right up out of your drawers.
What do you mean? So I can just pull it up? What are you talking? Are you going to text it to me?
Yeah, because I don't have an Apple.
Jay already have a picture of it.
Oh, he's cropping it.
It's done. Otherwise, I got to email it to myself, download it, upload it, fuckload it.
This is taking far too long.
Yeah.
What the fuck? He's gonna compress it, create a PDF. It's fucking insane right now. Sorry, everyone. We did not prepare for this merch drop.
Here's Caleb. His back's just spasming.
I blame Jay.
Blown out.
Blowing out spines.
And Brian's blowing out wallets.
Final.
What's a greenback?
Oh!
Look, even that bitch is like, damn, look at that shit.
Oh, yeah.
She wants to suck on that hat.
Mm-hmm.
Or suck on who's ever wearing it.
So the cool thing that
You're a hat guy, right? Caleb?
What's that?
You're a hat guy? I know you're wearing one right now.
Yeah, I'm wearing one right now because my hair is not good.
Not on point.
Dude, you're laying in bed. Like, who gives a shit? Look at my fucking hairdo.
And we're not worried about your hair. We're worried about your fucking face.
Yeah.
Keep worrying. How about this fucking dick?
Look at that fucking old school BonerJams shirt. It's fucking awesome.
So what do you guys think? We got Oh Snap from Ben.
David Chair with several thumbs ups. The cool thing is that Jay or Kurt, they don't know, but I ordered white mesh and black mesh backing. So there's two.
Yeah, we got. Speaking of hats, yeah, first Nerd Halen hats are available. So there you go.
Are they on the site?
Yeah, but you can put them up right now if you'd like.
Oh yeah. Jay's gonna have to pull it up, put it in, and pull it out.
Oh, pull it up, pull it in.
Wait, where do I go?
Let me begin. It's on the text thread.
Is it?
Text thread.
Nerd on.
All right.
And also too, there's a
Nerd thong.
A Wolfpack surprise.
Waiting for the nerd thongs to be. Look at that.
Look at that.
That's pretty cool, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can you do one with the Ukraine flag? Sorry.
Moving on.
Caleb, your lighting's on point tonight. Love it.
Thanks, dude. Probably don't want to be lit too well anyway. So
I like that.
Good man. So Jay, do you? Yeah, that hat looks awesome, Caleb.
Thank you.
Once again,
And it comes
Steven,
in black too, all black too. Both truckers.
Mother trucker.
That's all they had available. I would have had like the black and white version, but it was only navy blue and white and all black.
Okay.
Jay likes the all black.
That's black and white, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
can you put up the black one too?
You're fucking killing me here. Hold on.
Yeah, I know. There we go.
There
you go. All
Thanks,
black.
Xander. Yeah, I think I like that one better.
Yeah. It's cool.
I was thinking a green hat with the Nerd Halen in blue and yellow.
Kurt.
God, it's a great idea for a guitar.
I thought we weren't doing this anymore.
When I see Caleb's face, I can't help it.
Richard,
It's
all the
funny,
way from the UK.
I
Look at
took
that.
some tape. I took some tape to my 5150 stripe 5150 series EVH.
Looks good.
And it looks pretty cool. But it seems there's other people doing it too. That's fine. I don't mind it, but definitely pick your colors well, folks.
What was the perception when you played that thing live?
I think a lot of people said it looked pretty damn smashing, actually.
Was the lights, were there lights reflecting off that tape?
Yeah.
Oh, fast.
It looked really good. I need to get the thing set up a little better for my hands, though. So
nice.
That's what she said.
That's
Jay, you ready to go? I want to hear about this LaBrie discussion.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
I can go get a drink.
If you want me to prep it or to prepare this little segment for you, Jay and the Gizmachi thread, him and Balls discuss Dream Theater ad nauseum,
And nobody else responds when
because
Mike are
no one
talking about
cares.
Dream Theater.
And then, but Jay brought up a pretty good point. LaBrie performing live is struggling. And it's sad, honestly. And Dream Theater, great musicians, not my cup of tea. I'm not going to say much, but I know this hurts Jay to his core. So wanted to get into this a little bit and see, Jay, what you thought. If you want to play a little bit of it as well, and everyone in the chat, see what you guys think.
All right, so I guess that was just a short stint of a European tour, because I'm on their website now, and it's showing that they're like done for now. The next tour date is in April, and then May, and then May again. They're in Japan. But I guess they did a short European tour leg, if you will. And again, like I said, I'm a huge Dream Theater fan. I have been ever since Pull Me Under aired on Z-Rock back in I'm guessing 92, right?
92.3?
Yeah, no, 93.3.
93.3, that's what I meant.
Yep. And been a huge fan ever since. And the last few years, LaBrie's vocals have been very I don't want to say painful, but it's gotten to that point. So I was pulling up some footage of their recent tour, and I couldn't believe my ears. Now, James LaBrie is 59 years old, and what he sings is not easy for the average, above average human being, But this is like painful. Let's see, which one should I pull up first?
Painful for you.
All right. Everybody knows the song Pull Me Under, right? Again, the song came out in 1992. So obviously he's not, and the band is doing him no favors either, because they're not tuning down. They're tuning his standard tuning. And it's like, so let's try to pull. It doesn't sound too bad yet, right? You're like, okay, all right, let me keep going for a second. Probably get flagged, but fuck it. So the next part is the part that kind of put James LaBrie on the map with this
The
shit.
dancing?
No. So right there, you're like, oh man, right? Like, holy shit. What did you guys think of that?
I just want to fight Jordan Rudess. Is that all right? Like, does anyone else feel the same way? Just looking at him. I'm just joking, Jordan. I love you so much.
I have issues with him as well in this band, but we'll get to that later.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
I feel
one.
like I'm listening to a band at a state fair.
Well, it sounds like they have a drunk fan on stage singing. That's kind of how I, kind of, I guess, thought about it. But so that's one of them, right? Now let me go to another one. That's the song. That's their most popular song that kind of put them on the map. Let's go to another one here. Let's go to what's this one? That's not it. Caught in a Web, which is on their second record or third record, but second record with LaBrie. Is it showing up? There we go. Let's see. All right, hold on. Let me get to the part that I'm talking about.
Yo, Petrucci's been hitting the gym.
Huh? Yeah, Petrucci's hitting it hard, right?
He is.
Oh, terrible. Like Petrucci's actually doing a stand-up job on backing vocals there because I think he realizes he has to, right? So again, I feel terrible. Like Dream Theater, everybody in that band is like at the top of the food chain at their instrument.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like Mike Mangini, top 5 drummer. John Petrucci, top, like all the Jordan Rudess. I mean, all these guys are just like masters at their craft.
You say Mangini right now is top 5?
Dude, he can do stuff with like one hand and one foot that guys can't do with two. It's ridiculous. I know all these guys are getting up in age. Like I said before, James LaBrie's 59 years old. This shit ain't easy to sing. But I think you get to the point in your career, especially when you're singing, you can't, your voice is your voice, right? But when it gets to the point of like, you don't even sound like yourself at this point. I was talking to somebody earlier. I was talking to Chad actually. And I was like, singers go through these phases in their career where, hey, when they're young, they can hit shit like nothing. Put them live. They're singing their ass off. And then, they get into their 30s, mid 30s, then they have to start tuning down a little bit, because they're struggling to hit certain notes, but they still sound like themselves. And then you get to that point where you don't even sound like you anymore when you're singing. And that's where he is. Now, again, I don't know if this is just a rough stretch, a rough patch where maybe some downtime might do him some good, but like I think every tour for the past X amount of years, he's gradually, or I guess not even gradually, he's going down fast.
Yeah. And
I mean, again, we have no ties to anybody that's connected with this band, but I don't know if
my cousin,
those guys being as great as they are at their instruments, and then you have your singer not being able to perform live, So I don't know if something, whether they do something, whether he's like, hey guys, I'm bringing our legacy down. I'm going to maybe he steps aside for a while, and maybe on the next tours, maybe they just do a bunch of instrumental shit until maybe his voice gets better, or they get a fill in or whatever. Cause these guys, I don't think they want to slow down.
But would you want to go see Dream Theater if they're just going to do instrumentals?
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah. Cause their instrumentals are badass.
Okay. Everyone in the chat, would you go to a show minus James LaBrie just to see instrumentals?
Well, all right, that is a great question, Brian. But I will say this: as a Dream Theater fan, I don't think any hardcore Dream Theater fan would really like. It's not a make or break thing if you go to a Dream Theater concert and maybe they have a different singer singing this stuff, because he's a lot of people don't like Dream Theater because of LaBrie's voice, and I get it, right? His voice isn't for everybody. Same as Rush, same type of thing. It almost sounded like Vince Neil for a couple parts, right? But I just think that they got to do something. These guys are still at the top of their instruments, right? They can still play their asses off. I mean, you watch these shows, the band is killing it every night. But you can't have one guy going on stage. The old saying, right? You guys know this. Anybody in a band, you're only as good as your weakest link.
Yep.
And if one guy is bringing the whole thing down, maybe he has to put his ego aside and be like, guys, I'm killing our legacy here. I'm going to step aside. I'm going to try to get
through though with just about every band and their singer, because the voice is the thing that you can't replicate the older you get, as well as you can the instruments. And it's kind of true with name me a band where the singer hasn't shown really signs of aging, like it's all over the place.
Yes.
But
a lot of guys can still kind of, look at Anthrax when they got Belladonna back now. Like they're still performing songs in the tuning that these songs were on the album. Like E standard, the majority of their earlier shit is in E. And yeah, he doesn't sound exactly like he did when he was 27 years old.
But he sounds great still.
But he still sounds great. And maybe he's luckier than LaBrie. To give LaBrie a little bit of a break here, at the end of 1995, he went on vacation with his wife and he got food poisoning. And he was throwing up so bad. And I watched interviews with him, and you almost feel bad for the guy, right? Like young and early in his career, he gets food poisoning so bad that he throws up and he ruptures his vocal cords.
Oh.
So, and the story goes, he went back to the States after he was sick and shit like that. Went to a bunch of specialists with voice and all that shit, and they're like, you cannot sing for 6 months at least. You have to rest this thing. And he's like, well, we have a tour coming up in 2 weeks and he went on tour. And you can go back and look at the footage from those shows, and his voice is cracking all over the place.
He's got scars.
Yeah, but his vocal cords ever since then, you go back and listen to the albums. You got Images and Words, Awake, and then the EP, which is a change of seasons. And like his voice is pristine on those.
Never sound good.
But I do feel bad. When it's almost out of his control, right? Like, what else can you do? I wish they had some kind of technology or secret surgery or whatever. Injecting what would they do?
Cortisone.
Not cortisone, but
steroids.
What's the
Peter North sauce?
Yeah, Peter North sauce. There you go. Like stem cells and shit like that. Stem cells into his throat or into his vocal cords or something.
Botox?
Like Botox. You never know, man. Helium.
Hey, Sean Thurman. What's up, man?
Have you seen the Bon Jovi stuff?
Bon Jovi.
Have you seen that footage?
The recent stuff, Caleb?
Yeah, because there's I guess there's talk that Richie's coming back.
Yeah,
and I'm like, that's just gonna make John sound worse. John is in a bad way. Like it's, and it's not even that the voice is gone. It's the cadence. It's completely off.
Like it's a different person.
Yes, we'll get flagged again, but
well, definitely for Bon Jovi.
Yeah, it's ridiculously hard to listen to. Like it doesn't. It's sad. It's very sad.
Should we get another part? Let's see. Here we go.
Oh my god.
Look at the keyboard guy.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck are you singing?
On his Casio.
So my question is, and Brian might have asked this, or maybe it was Balls. Like, do you think the other guys have LaBrie in their monitors or their, their in-ears and stuff like that? Like they got to hear this shit, and the conversation has to come up, right? You're in a band of perfectionists.
Does he still do that dope ass dance?
What are you talking about? The
looks like he's skating.
Oh my god!
What the
fuck? I love how they does their road crew like dress like rock stars, and then the guys on stage look like road crew? Is that how it works?
Well, this is from probably 93 or 94, the clip we're seeing here.
My gosh.
But I mean, again, like I said, guys,
black jeans, short sleeve shirt. That's road crew gear, isn't it?
Yes.
Look at Rudis, like, can you fucking please sing the shit out?
That's what he's saying, right? With his hand, he's like, "How many times did I tell you?"
Look at Petrucci. Look at him like, what the fuck? Okay. I feel like we're making fun. We kind of are, but at the same time, I do feel bad, like when these guys are still fucking badass, and it's one guy, right? Like, what do you do? So my opinion is that even if the band has like, hey, we got to do something, that LaBrie should be the one to say, all right, well, I'm going to put out a statement saying, obviously, if anybody's watched any of these YouTube footage of our recent shows, I gotta do something about my voice, Yeah. So
true.
Yeah.
I mean, it's happening to everybody. Like, look at Roth,
Yeah.
It was so obvious.
Yeah, but I think with Van Halen, it's a little different. There's the whole the thing with Roth, when Roth came back in, the fans were just like, they wanted Roth because of the nostalgia thing. They wanted Roth back in the band, and they kind of looked past the fact that he couldn't sing anymore.
It wasn't glaring. It was actually surprising in 07, 08. Like, it was surprising that he kind of sounded, because we'd heard him prior to that sound really bad.
Yeah.
And then there was
oh man,
what's this? Oh, okay. Yeah, but the last few tours with Roth and then his solo stuff recently, very very disturbing, right Bugs? Yeah.
It was over in 07, 08.
What's that?
It was over in 07, 08.
Well, actually, I mean, I thought he sounded pretty good there. I mean,
that's what I mean. Like, that was it.
Yeah, it was over after that tour. Yes. But like, you listen to something like Dance the Night Away or Somebody Get Me a Doctor, which ironically I believe is the best he sounded on a record, was, the second record. So he probably blew himself out on that record. So
yeah.
Anyway,
so Bozique says, if the core legion of superfans still have spend money, and there's a couple million in each of their bank accounts after the leg of a tour, would you care? That's an honest question. I think these guys do care. That's why they're still doing it, and that's why they're as good as they are at what they do, because they give a shit. And obviously, LaBrie's been with them since 91, before Images and Words. And they have, obviously they're loyal to each other, but I think there does come a point where,
is he a founding member?
No, they did one album with a different singer and then got him in there. But
he's probably locked. I mean, he's probably even Steven with them.
Yes. Yeah, he is. And I'll make this argument, you know, I think Dream Theater they wouldn't have crossed over if it wasn't for LaBrie's voice on that first record. The guy they had in that band wasn't cutting the mustard. He was more cutting the cheese, you know?
Yeah.
So, again,
it's tough business.
it is.
Yeah.
It really is. But I think you have to have some kind of self-respect and say, you know what? I'm not going to embarrass myself every night.
You should do it until you can't do it anymore.
Yeah, we can't play the Bon Jovi clips because somebody somewhere here in Northern California is going to report us. But you know, you guys listen for yourself. Listen to those, you know, 2022 versions of the Bon Jovi stuff live, and I don't even know what to make of it. You know, I think I played it, and my wife was in the room, and she's like, "Who's singing that?" And I was like, "It's him."
It's him.
It's him. And yeah, really, like, I don't know. You know how like just things just keep happening in our lives to remind us that life just isn't as good as it was.
Yeah.
We talked about this last week. We don't even know how long.
I have.
What's his name? The guy that's coming back. Jesus.
Uncle Laser?
No.
Sambora?
Richie Sambora is going to be around, you know? Is he going to stay off the sauce for that long to finish the tour? Who knows?
I think if you're out for 7-8 years, you've got a good taste of what it's like to not have your main gig and you want to keep it. So I think he'll probably stay on the straight and narrow.
Well, we can hope, but at the same time, when you're not on the road, it's easy to not do that shit. But once you get around it and those people come around and you're a room full of people that are partying, it's hard.
You know what's happening on these things, because the ticket prices are so much, because the budgets are so much, because the insurance is so much, that these management teams, they literally pay for a bubble to be enclosed around the artists so that nothing goes wrong for the product as it goes on. So, you know, we saw that with Van Halen. So, you know, they weren't even allowed to speak to each other. And that was like the you know, Azov's rule. So, you know, that's there's a reason these ticket prices are so much, and there's a reason that the thing has to keep rolling, you know, because there is so much money involved. So
why don't they keep Phil X? Have another guitarist? Like,
there's talk of that. There's talk of actually
they should
Phil X staying on.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand why not. I mean, there's anybody that's recorded an album, especially in the 80s with that type of music, there's layers of guitars. You know?
Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't you have an extra guitar player out there? I mean, I think I mentioned
they have John Shanks, so they have both those guys. So
all right, well, have three.
It would be one of them out.
Have three. Look at friggin' Iron Maiden. You know,
3 guitars.
Three guitar players, dude. They have. It's not like they're friggin' in some local band. I mean, you know, it's Bon Jovi.
Yeah, Leonard Skinner did it.
Yeah.
Boot Shanks.
So, yeah. I mean, like I said, I wish LaBrie still had the pipes, but and that's another thing with singers when they're that young. You know, these guys are singing things that are very taxing on the vocal cords. And like Caleb mentioned before, you get older, you can't do that shit anymore. Wait, guys, we have
breaking news.
Some breaking news here. Only on the
oh shit.
There you go.
Wow. Optimist Rice, thanks for notifying us. If you can let Angelo know that we love him and support him, and I hope you guys are doing well together. And thank you for stopping by.
Yep. For life. These guys are excited about that news.
Yes, indeed, Jay. Yes, indeed.
And by the way, Bozique, Orianti's not going out with Richie Samboro anymore. She's actually dating Tracy Guns now.
Really?
Oh my god!
There you go.
Here, folks.
And they're both playing at Ultimate Jam next Tuesday night, and so am I. So I'm going to finally meet Tracy Guns, who I've been online buddies for years now. It's great. I'm excited.
I said hi. I'm
I will.
Tracy Guns fan.
You have no fucking idea.
He's a very cool dude.
Oh shit. Yeah.
She likes the old dudes. Yeah, I guess.
I guess so. Yeah, but as far as Jordan Rudess goes, he's probably the best musician in that band.
And oldest.
But I mean, listen. He sits there with an iPad with the music that he's playing. Dude, you're in a fucking rock band.
Zach.
Play the music. Don't fucking like. I don't know. Does anybody else think that's weird?
Yes.
I don't even know what you're talking about. Who's this?
Jordan Rudess, the keyboard player.
Keyboardist.
This fucking guy right here. Who, like I said, he's probably the best musician in the band.
So what's on the iPad?
The music, the notation.
The tracks or just
sheet music.
The sheet music. So he's looking. So he's sight reading, which is bullshit. I mean, the fucking if you don't think he memorized all this shit, Jeannie, go to bed.
Thanks, Jeannie.
Right, Jeannie. We're almost at an hour.
Anyway.
Bang bus on iPad. That's probably what it is.
Yeah. I don't know. I just want to see somebody get into it and not have to read it. Even like I said, rock band. Come on, man. Anyway.
Maybe he's got very bad like memory skills.
No, he could probably play the whole set with not like having the keyboard behind his back and play everything
blindfolded.
No, yeah, note for note. He's phenomenal.
Maybe he's just
Really
catching up on the news. Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe a little long form.
He's got like TMZ, waiting for breaking news. Twitter.
Well, there's that one.
Are we done with that segment? Fucking hour long.
So. Good night, everybody.
Oh,
Ah oui, le texte ma voiture.
What happened?
Ah oui, le texte ma voiture.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Wow.
So
what else? What else do we have on tap for tonight, boys? Let's Kurt. You haven't said much. What's new and exciting with you?
Nothing.
No.
Thanks.
Yeah.
All right, folks.
Same old shit. I started ordering shit for my guitar build I'm doing, and I had the Jay Hannon of Floyd.
Did you really?
Yeah.
What was wrong with it?
So I got a 80s German Floyd from a buddy.
Oh, it was German, that's why.
Open the
does he
box.
like his new owner? Hello, Kurt. I love you.
Sprechen Sie Tag.
Thank you for tightening my bar.
Big old chip in the chrome right by the post cut out.
In the chrome?
And the Floyd stamp.
Oh.
And I'm like, fuck, this thing's 40 years old.
It's like relic.
There you go, Jay, right there. And I actually thought about fixing it, and then Jay talked me off the ledge. So I sent it back. He's sending me another one.
Oh, you got your send back card from Jay?
First time ever.
You wouldn't send that back? Look
Usually
at
I
that.
take it right in the ass with
that's fucked up.
A dip, dick, and sand, and they just
Who's
ram it.
looking?
Nah, man, you can't have that there. Mm-mm. Nope.
Back to
If you knew it was like that, Kurt had to circle it to fucking look here. Like, oh, that's not fucking obvious. I couldn't see that.
Yeah.
Kurt.
So Kurt, what are you working on? Can you tell us a little more? Or
Well, I talked a little bit about it last week with the neck. Steve O 5150. He's sending me a body. Are you listening, Brian? Or are you just giggling?
Both.
Both. Brian can giggle and listen.
I can multitask like a motherfucker. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna strip the body down, repaint it, and I ordered all my shit. In fact, I got a bunch of shit here from FU Tone. I'm gonna put the black FU Tone stuff in hardware in the Floyd, and I'm gonna make a 7-tuner 5150
For Jay.
For a heavily relic one.
Oh,
like
you send it to Jay, right? Because that's what Jay wants.
No, 7-string. He's making a 7
Oh, the 7-tuner. I'm sorry. I got confused.
Yep.
Jay wants the 7170.
Yeah. So that's what I'm working on.
So what would this be like right before Ernie Ball Music Man cleaned the fretboard?
Yep. Like Cabo Wabo. What was that? 90?
89.
Yeah. So
oh, that was after the Cabo show. That was after 89, wasn't it?
It might have been early. I don't know, early 90 or late 89.
Yeah, 90 or 89, somewhere around there.
Because he was
Kari
about
Wurr
to
was
go
there,
with
right?
Music Man.
Kari Wurr?
Mm-hmm.
Ari.
Oh my God.
Happened to her.
Yeah.
Dude, when she was on remote control, I remember 10-year-old me was like, I'm feeling something I've never felt before.
Right?
Man.
And then what? They had that other show with Jenny McCarthy, and they replaced her with Carmen Electra.
Carmen Electra? Yeah, singled out.
Singled out.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
That was great.
What have you been up to, Brian? Let's put you on the spot.
I have no life. Just working. Having a couple offices running back and forth. It's fucking it's exciting, it's fun. I love training people, but it's not really exciting to talk about unless you guys want to shoot the shit about like some home claims.
No.
Some life insurance discussions I've had. It's fucking amazing.
Sounds
yeah,
hot.
no, yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah.
No, not much. I've been playing the guitar quite a bit, and I've been working on some stuff with Xander, which is pretty cool. Work on an original OG Brian song, which is fucking fire. If Xander's still here, hopefully he'll chime in and say it's halfway decent. And yeah, good shit. No, that's about it. That's all I got.
You guys got any shows you're wanting to go check out here in the next 4 or 5 months?
Yeah, I bought tickets. Xander, Optimus Thrice, Mikey Balls, and myself, and Angelo are we're gonna go. We're gonna go see Mastodon and Gojira. So,
who?
Mastodon and Gojira.
Nice.
Yeah, that's in August. So,
how about you, Caleb? Any shows
knees on toast
in the future?
We're kind of dry right now.
No. I mean, are you going to go see anyone?
Oh God, I have no plans to go to anything. But who knows what will pop up?
Yeah.
But no, I have no tickets to anything coming up. If that's what you're at. Yeah.
How about you, Jay?
We're going to see Skid Row in a few
Yeah.
weeks. Yeah, man. At the House of Blues.
Right? The geriatric gone wild.
Dude, they got that Eric Gronwell, I believe is his name. He's fucking phenomenal.
Good,
there's a band right there. Again, remember we talked about it. Like it's kind of rejuvenating them.
Yeah. Like Journey.
Dude, if they were coming through with their last singer or 2 singers ago or 3 singers ago or 4 singers ago or 5 singers ago, I wouldn't give a shit. But this dude, if anybody watched any of the shows with Eric Gronwell singing for Skid Row, those songs have not been sung like that since Sebastian Bach tracked those things on the record. You know, it's phenomenal. So I'm kind of excited to see them.
What about
That's
Tool?
That's the future. Is all these bands are just gonna. It's just like trading a woman in for a hotter, younger version. They're all just gonna. They're gonna just get a younger singer that sounds like the real deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. There you go. Put the old singer out to pasture.
Well, I mean, dude, Sebastian hasn't been in that band since what, 95?
But it wasn't because of his voice, right? It was because they hated him.
Hate him. Yeah. They fucking loathe him.
Yeah.
Just like Jay on this show.
Yeah. He seems like,
Oh.
I don't know. He seems like a hard guy to get along with. I don't know.
Yep. Seems like it, right?
Yeah.
I remember when Sammy left, got forced out, whatever, of Van Halen. I remember thinking at the time, like, wow, what about Sebastian Bach in that band? But there's no way.
Well, they looked at him
and saw that he was a foot taller than everybody else.
Yeah.
Right, Caleb? Didn't they look at him?
I don't know, but I mean, that's a great discussion. Like who would have been the perfect, replacement at that point?
At that point.
I think after Gary, they looked at Sebastian. I think he said after Eddie passed that he did one day at 5150.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I would love to hear that shit.
And can't remember who their manager was then. Might have been Ray Daniels. But he told him you can't smoke pot while you're here because Eddie hates that. And apparently Sebastian was a big pothead back then.
Wow.
But, yeah.
I mean, shit, if I had to quit anything to join Van Halen, I'm quitting it.
Is this when Mitch Malloy got a look?
Right around that time, yeah.
Yeah.
Your boy.
But Eddie said Eddie doesn't like anybody smoking pole, so he didn't want anybody. I'm just kidding.
Well, think about it. After Sammy left, after Sammy
low
left,
hanging fruit. Sorry,
he still needed somebody to be able to sing, have the attitude like Sebastian Bach did, and to be able to sing the borderline sappy shit, which Sebastian Bach did in Skid Row as well. So I think his, and be able to pull it off, like, and have it be believable. That's the main thing with a lead singer in that kind of band. You got to believe what they're fucking putting out for you. And, would you, I don't know, man. Look, this is the question of the night right here. Would you quit Colonels to join Van Halen?
God.
I don't know. Kurt.
Sophie's choice there. What are you going to do?
They wouldn't. No way.
I have a question. Do you think grunge kind of slow killed Van Halen?
Well, it would have killed him faster if Roth was still in that band, but
you know what I mean, though? Like, I mean, they still had the songs. They still were able to hang it through, with all the other bands slipped away, and they were able to still, hang in there. They hung in there with their 91 record while all that shit was popping off, and they came back with Balance, but it seemed like they never recovered, like a lot of bands at that point. It was a new game,
How old were they in the early 90s?
Late 30s.
Maybe it was their look, they didn't have the look of the grunge era.
Well, they tried to go there,
the hair came off, the hair came off, and just like everybody, remember Metallica cut their hair? That's when you knew, like, shit was changing. That was a huge thing when Metallica cut their hair. You're like, oh my God, this grunge thing.
So 99 says.
Well, I'll say this about before we read this or whatever, but Caleb, I think when grunge came in, I think a lot of those bands, even the ones that survived, like Van Halen, right? They weren't gaining any new fans. The younger audience was into the grunge shit, and it's like, oh, Van Halen, that's my older brother's or parents' music. So I think once you start losing the young fans, the new fans, it gets tough, right? I think that was
and
part
like
of what
guitar
happened.
solos were killed basically, by Nirvana. So
and Korn when new metal hit the scene as well, it's like shit. It's not cool to fucking shred this neck anymore.
Nope.
And they were playing shitty guitars that they would pick up at pawn shops. Like they didn't care.
And for the record, folks, I just want to say, I don't think grunge so much killed the genre as the genre was dying. So, you know, when you have bands like Poison, and you know, Firehouse and all of these bands at the end of the 80s that were and even Winger, but there's some great Winger songs and the, you know, but still that just that vibe of that glam, you know, effeminate thing that was happening at that point. I think it just ran its course and you know, just like any business, the guys in charge at the record companies were just looking for that, you know, more flamboyant, you know, copy of 1983 Van Halen, you know, and it was just by 88, 89, you just couldn't do it anymore.
It became like a parody of itself to a certain
Yes.
extent. It's like, damn, is this shit even serious anymore with a lot of
Yep.
this shit?
Yeah.
Yep. So it was ripe for the taking, you know.
Yeah, and something needed to come out that was like the exact opposite end of the spectrum, which grunge was, right?
Right.
You know.
It just had a realness to it, right? And it was real, like the music was connecting to the person more than just some corporate response, which was what was happening with everything. So
Caleb, in the early 90s, besides Van Halen, what else were you listening to?
Oh, well, I thought Pearl Jam was great. I thought Alice in Chains was great. I liked Jane's Addiction a lot. I you know, Soundgarden, I liked, but I wasn't crazy about, because I like Cornell, but I didn't like the music so much. It was very prog for me, and I wasn't getting into that prog thing, or maybe never have. But
hey, Chuck.
Yeah, I definitely liked a lot of the Seattle sound, for sure. I wasn't huge Nirvana though. You know, it was okay. There were some great songs. You know, Kurt's voice was amazing and different, for sure. But I mean, you know, then that gave birth to the mid 90s, where I think just like the whole craft of songwriting and everything kind of hit its last, you know, rock and roll's last gasp. Yeah, with a lot of really good bands, with a lot of really good musicians, coming out with a lot of really good songs. The alternative, you know, era of rock and roll has a lot of great bands in it with a lot of great songs, and that those songs will stand the test of time. It's just that was another just inundation with all these bands with, you know, all these like pop rock songs that were just trying. I don't know. It's funny how the record companies controlled everything so much that you know, it was only what they thought you wanted to hear.
Yeah,
it was right before the internet, and the internet kind of, you know, ruined everything, a lot of people say, but it opened it up for a lot of people who would have never had a shot before. So
what was your thoughts of like Collective Soul and Live and bands like that?
I never liked Collective Soul, but I did like Live a lot, because I had a girlfriend at the time, and that was like our shit. Like, so I did think that
every time this one song comes on,
blasters.
Yeah.
Well, I think the grunge thing, right? Like, so if let's just say 91, right? I was like 14. I didn't have the concept of like knowing when a musical pole shift, if you will, is happening, right? It's just like, oh, there's new bands, and all of a sudden, like, you know, these other bands that were on MTV aren't anymore, and you think of like, is it normal? You know, I didn't understand the concept of that yet. So obviously now you look back and you kind of see everything, you know, how everything happened and took place.
Yeah, well, you knew Pearl Jam was special. I mean,
Yeah.
they had a different sound, and they had a dynamic lead singer who
Waiting for Jeannie to pop in here.
who was just a pure rock star. Like, love him or hate him. When Eddie Vedder came out, he was the new thing, and and his strangeness was resonated more than anything else, and he had a great voice that was different, and there's some really good songs early Pearl Jam.
Oh yeah, 10. I think 10 is one of the greatest albums of all time.
Yeah, and their follow-up's great. I mean, yeah. So they were bringing.
After that,
were bringing it.
The fucking
They were bringing it, and they didn't have to have any Marshall stacks and leather studded wristbands and long hair, glistening spandex and all this stuff. They just went out in their flannels and did their thing, and that's what people wanted at that point.
KXM Rock is a big fan of those Stone Temple Pilates.
Yes,
Stone
awesome. Temple Pilates was awesome.
Again, another band with the first 2 albums are phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yep, and their third album, I like their third album too. So, just great songs. Do great songs win every time. It doesn't matter.
The other thing too is bands like Van Halen, Guns N' Roses, Metallica, AC/DC, they were still hanging on too. Bon Jovi, they were barely hanging on through those, mid 90s, late 90s. And I still like that stuff along with the alternative and grunge as well.
In the country.
Well, Bon Jovi went kind of country, and that's when I was like, fuck this shit.
Yeah, that was later.
But that song that he dropped, that one that it's mine, whatever. That song.
Yeah.
What happened was they gathered up a bunch of fans and had a huge fan base. So no matter what they did, there was an audience for it. Just like there still is now. Those people all in the 50s and 60s now, and they're craving that shit. Like it's the connection they have to their youth. So, it's all nostalgia, but that's the reason those bands still hung on, because they had massive fan bases at the time that could withstand this new era. So
good.
Yeah.
I never liked U2. Their first album I thought was good.
Octung Baby.
No.
They had albums before then, right?
Yeah, many.
Sunday Bloody Sunday.
That's a fucking killer song.
Yeah.
Song is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look, I saw them live, and that's when I really knew. I mean, there's a lot of great songs, and like love them or hate them, they have great songs, but Bono live, it doesn't get much better. He just controls you. It's just you're his. You're his. It's crazy to have that kind of power from the stage. So
from
the stage.
True.
So
Boyz II Men was hot in 91, says Lewis.
Boyz II Men, ABC, BBD. The East Coast family. Wait. The East Coast family.
What was that a few months ago? It was like one of those story memes.
On South Street, jet black bands, plenty of friends, and all the Philly sticks you can eat. Back in school, we used to dream about this every day. Or could it really happen? Or could dreams fade away? Yeah.
Then he started singing and they said it sounds smooth.
So we started a group and here we are, kicking it just for you. Sorry.
Oh my God.
Here we go.
There was that thing that asked, like, whatever the song was on your 23rd birthday is how your 2023 is going to go.
Yeah.
And I looked it up, and it was The End of the Road by Boyz II Men.
You've made it. You've made it through.
It's over.
Spinal.
Final.
Final. Good deal.
Kurt.
Oh, after almost 25 years, I'm still impressing my wife. Look at that
There you
shit. All you
go.
gotta do is kick out the jams with a little boys to men.
Jay might need to take a
You have to
break.
have technology to fix that shit.
Yep. Someone's getting it wet tonight.
Wouldn't be the Christmas shopping season if the stores were any less hotter than they are.
Bend over and I'll show you.
It's been a while since you showed that one. He's going to be in the back bathroom here after the show. Oh, man.
Kicks him Rock says he loves the Uncle Laser video.
Stick around for the end of the show. Maybe we'll end with that.
With Uncle Laser?
Kurt.
Kurt. Kurt.
Kurt.
We
He's
gotta
the
have
best.
We gotta get him. We gotta get him saying all our names.
Jay.
Jay.
Well, he said we Ryan. We gotta sample that part, I guess.
Caleb, what the fuck?
Caleb, blow out your back.
Sounds fines.
Fucking nines and dimes.
What's up with the tape?
Go down to the local cheddar.
Greenest, I don't have the body yet. I do have the.
Whoa, there's a good drop.
Wait,
isolate that. I don't have the body yet.
And I've got the brains.
that one?
Don't have the body yet. Officer.
Nope, Steve Anderson can't hear anything. What are you doing, Steve?
Looks. Did the guitar decorator do that, or what?
This is Rob Johnson's old one.
Boy, Rob.
Yeah.
That didn't snap over the Pacific Ocean, or
Stupid. Double tab tuner.
it got close to Ed over the Pacific Ocean and it snapped.
Oh my God.
Double tab tuner, Caleb. Does nothing but looks.
Nice.
Wait, don't plug it in.
Why?
Don't plug it in. It might blow up on the show. It needs 6 weeks to settle in
Yes.
and adjust
yeah,
for the
weather.
fucking weather.
The inclement weather.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to worry about the weather when all that relicking. You don't want it to mess up anything.
How many people have blocked you, Kurt? One?
One. Two, but then he unblocked me
Okay.
from afar.
Me?
Nope.
I just
Steve
block
Anderson, good to see you. How's the Southern Tip?
I just block them.
Clayton James Hicks is in attendance. What's up, Clayton? Today is Wolfgang Wednesday.
Yes, sir.
So, Jay, what anything new that you've been listening to lately, minus the new Dokken? Anything else you've been fucking tapping into?
No. I've been listening still with a lot of Dream Theater. Let's see. Let me go to my recently played. Let's see.
That's cool.
Who fucking cares?
Dream Theater. Heat.
cares?
We got some Michael Romeo. We got some Dokken. We got Midnight Dynamite by Kix, which is probably the only song from them that I fucking like. Megadeth. Mariah Carey is on here because Ellie wanted to hear that fucking Christmas song.
I gotta get out of here.
What Megadeth are you checking out?
Metallica. Countdown. Rust in Peace. Cryptic Writings. Not Cryptic Writings. I'm sorry. Euthanasia.
Are you worried about the euthanasia?
Euthanasia.
Are you worried about the euthanasia?
Dude, Bozique, listen to Michael Romeo put out 2 solo records, and they're called War of the Worlds Part 1 and 2. And especially Part 1, like they're great. Symphony X is cool and everything, but his solo stuff, and I know he probably writes everything for Symphony X as well. I think his solo shit is way better than Symphony X. Check it out if you get a chance.
Steve Anderson still can't hear anything.
Steve Anderson.
Well, everybody else can, so.
What's wrong, Steve?
Steve,
Can you hear us now?
Can you hear us now? Now batting from the southern tip of Vancouver Island.
Steven Anderson.
Yes. Is Pam Anderson nearby?
She's close.
That's right.
Kurt, what have you been listening
I
to?
saw that documentary, by the way.
Yeah,
Dickumentary.
Dicks too.
Dickumentary.
It's good.
What, Brian?
What have you been listening to? Anything new? Like, are you guys actively searching for something new? Do you want to hear something new, or are you just fucking set in your ways?
Think about this.
Okay.
Jay, what does your dad listen to?
The show. He listens to like classic rock, Pink Floyd, the Eagles.
Stuff he grew up on, right?
Yeah, some oldies in there. Yeah.
I think that's kind of where we're at, unfortunately. When some of the bands that we like come out with new stuff, we tend to get a little disappointed because they mix it up a little bit and change it. And it's not what we're used to. So I don't mind listening to 5,000-6,000 songs that I listen to over a 20-year period and just put it on shuffle.
Well, didn't that study or whatever come out and said on average, after the age of 33, you, for the most part, stop seeking out new music to listen to?
And Brian's 32.
I'm still seeking it.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I've listened to some new shit that comes out that I like. Like Code Orange. I'm a big fan of them. They came out a couple years
the
ago.
stuff you're talking about is kind of in the same genre of the music that you love.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So I mean, that's
like, I'm not seeking out new genres of music.
No.
Like, I'm not into trap metal or like grindcore. I'm getting that. Yeah.
And Bozique, no.
I'm now disappointed with Adcott. Why? I mean, it's not the greatest tone in the guitar, but
maybe
a lot of good songs.
Talking about how you can't listen to it on streaming.
Yeah. Did we discover the story behind that, or what?
Oh, they pulled it?
Yeah.
It's gone. Either they're selling it to Warner Brothers so they can have the whole catalog, or someone in the Van Halen camp forgot to renew their contract on it.
Interesting.
Because it's what's the label, Caleb? Death
Interscope?
Row? Yeah, Interscope.
Death Row. Yeah.
Close.
So it's been pulled from Spotify, iTunes. If you don't have the physical copy, the only way you can listen to it is YouTube.
Wow. I bought it. I remember I bought it on iTunes when it came out. So,
and the live from the Tokyo Dome.
Well, maybe you don't want that, but spotlight, asshole.
Edward Van Halen
on heavy artillery.
Did you guys hear that they asked some people what Dave was saying in between the songs, and they're like, "We have no idea."
In Japanese?
He was speaking Japanese, but they didn't understand what he was saying.
The Japanese people?
Yeah, it was gibberish.
Jesus Christ.
Kudasai, Tokyo. Kudasai.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Mr. Roboto.
Yeah. I remember that night when it came out, and all the little stuff in the week they had little pre versions of each song, and I tried to stay away from them, but
the pre-ejaculate.
But yeah, it was big. It was a big deal, man. It was a big deal to hear that music.
It would be awesome if they pulled it because they're remixing it, but we know that's not happening.
No, and I've heard that there's versions, Jay, with Ed's original Marshall.
Really?
Yes, and the reason being that he stuck with the new amp was because I'm selling those. I think was the quote. I don't want to speak out of school, but I've heard that there is a version of his sound or tone or recordings with both amps.
Well, it makes sense. I mean, they definitely recorded a DI, so they probably ran it out to multiple cabs, multiple amps, and
Well, I think it took a long time.
Thanks, Dane. Appreciate it, bud.
Did he sipped it or did he ship one?
It took a long time to record, and I think that was one of the things was that they were recording different versions of that guitar tone.
So there's probably a couple different mixes, at least 2 different mixes of that record.
Yes. Oh, a lot of mixing. I think there was a lot of different mixes that went back and forth. So.
And to keep Brian engaged in the conversation, right here, right now, comes out April on vinyl.
What an interesting choice, especially since apparently most of it's re-recorded.
Yeah.
And not live.
Jay and I did the math because we're whiz bangs, but what is it? 40-year, 30-year anniversary, right?
Yeah.
93, right?
And they added 4 songs.
Did they really?
Oh, really?
Yeah. The Dream Is Over, Caleb's favorite.
Well, that was on the Laserdisc.
Well, they're adding it to the vinyl.
The Uncle Laserdisc.
Yeah.
Mine, all mine. Shit, I can't remember the other 2. Maybe someone in the chat can help me.
The chit.
But if you want the vinyl, they're only coming out on record day or whatever at the mom and pop record stores. No corporate stores.
Interesting.
Cool.
Yeah.
Only
Brian,
7,500 copies. That's what Clayton.
And it's been remixed, or they're just releasing it on vinyl?
It's been remastered.
Right, is remastered.
Remastered. Okay.
The cat's out of the bag. Like everybody that is paying attention knows that album isn't live. It's 95% of it is re-recorded.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why they just don't say, you know what, we're gonna put out the fucking original. We have it. Put it out.
Yeah. There's so much. God, there's just so much.
Hellstorm asks, will Sammy have any say in these reissues? Well, he kind of let the cat out of the bag on Instagram and then removed his comment, but saying that they're remastering all the albums, his included, and they're going to start releasing with the live right here, right now, which is obviously happening
right now.
That's great because I cannot wait to hear the first 2 Sammy records remastered more than anything in the whole catalog. So those 2 need more work than anything.
Yeah.
So and I don't subscribe to people thinking, oh, it sounds like the time. Because all the Dave era stuff is timeless. Those recordings are perfect. There's nothing I would do to those recordings. But 5150 and OU812 need work. And
I love 5150.
I do too.
What's that? I love it. I just think it could be beefed up.
You don't like the toms, and I get it.
But even more bass, like just it's very thin, sounding. What's that?
No, Hellstorm is saying you think this will get Alex and Sammy in the same room? No, I do not.
No, apparently never. Like that's the biggest riff right there, is those 2. But yeah, I don't think we'll hear new toms, but
no,
it would be great. But we won't hear them. But I do want to hear a fuller sound and a wider spectrum of frequency, for sure. And
yeah, the main reason I don't think we'll ever see any kind of remix of any of the records is because, just thinking as far as if I was in a band, or if my dad was one of the biggest rock stars of all time, and he passed away, I don't know if I want to put anything out that sounds way different than what he left. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
I get it.
Yeah, I mean, sure. And both those records, you know, obviously Eddie probably produced more than anyone, you know, since Van Halen's were the producers on both those records. And there was no other major producer involved, you know, Mick Jones on 5150, but apparently he was there for vocals.
Yes.
But the OU812 was just the band and Don Landee. So, yeah, I understand that completely. I just don't know. I mean, Alex is really the guy who would be into doing that stuff. He obviously would have the time and maybe would find it cathartic, if not therapeutic to himself, maybe to go into that stuff, but maybe not. Maybe he's just can't even look at it. Who knows?
Yeah. Well, when we have Caleb on here, we can't not talk about Van Halen.
Yes, that's right. Sorry, Brian.
Brian, are you listening to anything?
We did the full hour. We did the full first hour of non Van Halen. So I thought,
we got to balance it out here.
Balance it out, and that's obviously a
95.
1995 Van Halen release balance. Go ahead.
It's all right. It's all good. What would you ask, Jay? What am I listening to lately?
Yeah, is there anything new that you're dabbling in besides penis?
Besides the cock, I've been really listening or checking out. You know, one thing I've actually been really listening to is I found a gem. So 10 years ago, Scar the Martyr came out with their debut album. Mm-hmm. It's Joey Jordison from Slipknot.
Oh, shock.
And it was a side band prior to him getting kicked out of Slipknot. And the album is fantastic. But what I just found recently is there's like 5 unreleased songs that I found on the tubes. And they are fucking amazing. It's real good stuff. So I've been listening to that. Jay, I sent it to you to listen to. Like a song, like the drums sound amazing. Yeah.
I listened to the intro of that. It did sound cool.
What else I've been listening to? I listened to a little Liquid Dreams by O-Town, dope song. What else do I have here?
O-Town.
Yeah, I listen to a lot of Tears for Fears lately. I don't know if you guys like Tears for Fears, but I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
And what else? So like I'm just looking at my Apple iTunes and Mastodon. So that's the last few things I've been listening to. Scar the Martyr, O-Town. And also, I'm sorry.
Browser history on Safari.
Oh, can't share that.
Yeah. can't share that.
There's a lot of midgets tossed in there. So
Clayton Stripes has a good question. What other bands need a good remastering?
Remix or remaster?
He says remaster.
A good Rogering.
I mean,
Jay, real quick, explain the difference.
Yeah.
Well, remastering, I mean, you have once an album is mixed, then mastering kind of like glues it all together, compression, clipping, and it just makes it punchy and fucking in your face, you know, that type of thing.
And there's like one guy here in Southern California who does it all, right?
What?
There's like, isn't there one dude who's famous for doing all the big records in the last 40 years? Like, I forgot his name.
It's all to his ear, right? What he hears and what he thinks it needs.
There's one guy, like, what's his name? He's like the
Rick Rubin,
the top master.
No, shit, not Howie Weinberg. He's the one in New York, I think.
Weinstein.
Harvey Weinstein.
No, not Jay Rustin. He's a recording and a mix engineer.
Probably the guy that did Backstreet in Sync, like O-Town. That guy.
No, the rock stuff.
No.
Not Andy Sneap. He's a mixer.
Bob Ludwig? No.
Ludwig van
Look
Beethoven.
look up who mastered Death Magnetic, and I remember he got shit for that, and he put out a big statement saying, "When I got it, the thing was brick walled." And I
Was it Fiddleman that did it?
He mixed. He mixed.
Oh.
Desmond Child. No.
Anyway, so mixing is basically
Didn't master.
you have the isolated all the tracks, so you can obviously EQ everything independently.
Brutal master.
You know.
Yes, Bernie Grundman.
I never heard of that guy.
Bernie Grundle.
Bernie Grundman is the name.
KXM got it.
Jay, explain the difference between that and a remix.
Didn't I just do that?
No.
No.
Well, remixes you have all the isolated tracks. Like you have the guitar track, you have the bass track, you have the drums, like all the individual drums, the close mic stuff, and you can basically make an album sound completely different. Whereas mastering, it's already mixed. The levels are set. You can go in there and do. Let's just say you have a little too much boom in your fucking kick drum. Problem is, if you take out, let's just say you take out 240 hertz, everything you're taking it out of. So you're kind of limited in how much EQing you can do in a master or a remaster. But you can still make like OU812 would be the most beneficial because that album is super flat. It doesn't hit you anywhere. It's kind of dull. Doesn't have any kind of sparkle or crispness. It's just so that one they could probably really get in there and fucking make it sound. That one, there would be the most difference in that one than any other Van Halen record if they did it. So
cool.
Yeah, this guy's got a lot of.
Yeah, Ted Jensen mastered, but I remember because when that came out, everyone was blaming him for it clipping and crackling, and it just sounded like utter garbage. And I think he was afraid that it was going to hurt his fucking business. Like no one's going to come to me and master because I did. So he put out a statement saying, "Hey, when I got that thing, I could barely do anything to it. It was already brick walled. It's fucking, But you want your name on a Metallica record, right?
Definitely. Yep.
Well, I mean, Zims, that's kind of sequencing. That's a kind of after the mastering part. But I guess it's included because when I charge for mastering, that's shit that gets
It's mainly the levels and how they go together level wise, right?
No, that's mixing.
Oh, I thought because you can mix each song, but you want them all to match.
Oh yeah. When you master a record together, it's got to be all cohesive. You can't have one song that's like this loud and then the next one comes in. That's
Right.
why when you get these guys who master for like a compilation record or a soundtrack, you're getting mixes sent by different bands, and you have to get them all the same volume, within a couple dB degree. And that part's got to be a bitch. What am I missing on the left side of the screen here?
Nothing. Now here we go. What's going on, Kurt?
Started tonight.
Did you kick them out or did Jay just leave?
I did that.
There we go. Nerd Halen swag in the chat.
Nice.
Click
Let's thank our Patreons, shall we?
Jimmy Ray Hawkins is like reading Rainbow. Remember that was the guy that was on Star Trek? He had that like visor around his eyes. No? Sweet. Anywho.
Ahmad Rashad?
Ahmad Rashad. It was Ahmad Rashad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to thank the channel sponsors real quick.
Yes.
Shay was in here earlier. Colonel's Gourmet Popcorn and more. Get your holiday treats, your meats, and your sleets. They got everything. Popcorn.
Your meats.
Sleets. Give me some sleets.
We got the meats.
They got
and the
everything.
sleets.
Popcorn, chocolate, candies, Jay's favorite chocolate cashews. Make sure you get the milk chocolate ones. Don't get the dark chocolate ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love dark chocolate.
Yes.
Yeah, I like dark chocolate too.
But make
Thank
sure
you,
when you
Siri.
order, use coupon code UTB15 so you can get 15% off, or they might throw in something extra, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then Tessie Switch. Go check
Yeah.
out TessieSwitch.com. He's got everything from DiMarzio products to bridges to
Yes.
hardware,
Yes.
strings,
Buy
pedals.
it.
Yes.
Preach.
Yes.
UTB 15. Thank you, guys.
UTV 15.
Yes.
Yes.
Check it out.
Check it out.
KXM Rock asks, Jay, did you get schooling or training for recording?
School of Hard Knocks.
Not per se. I worked with whatchamacallit. I worked on some sessions that Josh Wilbur was working on, so I learned a shitload of stuff from him just by watching him and things like that. So, but a lot of it is just, when you're passionate about something and you like doing something, it makes it fun when you're figuring out how to do certain things. So I love it. Mike Balls.
Michael T. Balls in the house.
Michael T. Balls.
Nice.
Jay, do you want to talk about what's going on
What's going on
the channel here in the next couple weeks?
Oh,
you
shit.
mean we're done?
No. Retiring.
You're retiring.
So
we want to give back.
We want to give back. Well, it's not us. Somebody that told me that they don't want his name mentioned is donating to the channel. So we're going to be giving away a total of $200 in gift cards. We don't know if we're going to do like $200 gift cards, $50 gift cards.
Newsflash. It's from the super chats from the old channel. We finally got our money. Percentage. So, we've been in litigation for about a year with this person, and he finally handed over the money. It's $200. $200. So, okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Has been paid for by the New World Order.
Big bucks, big money.
We're sorry to hear that Caleb's back is blown out. Not only his back, someone else's back has been blown.
I broke my back.
Final.
So get well, Boner.
Thank you.
Kurt, Jay, and all of the other hooligans and Big
Thank
Mama.
you all, Dave, all night.
Make some room for Big Mama. We're coming in.
Coming.
The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll do maybe we'll do $100 one and two $50 ones. We're trying to figure this out, and we'll basically have it, maybe we'll do like let people choose where they want the gift cards, whether it be Sweetwater, FU Tone, Colonels, Tessie Switch, Brazzers, something like that. Amazon, Anal's on.
Yep.
Kind of
So
something
we'll
like
let you guys know when the drawing's going to be. We'll give everyone 2-week notice.
Yeah.
But we'll probably do 3 drawings?
Yeah, 3, 4, something like that, right? We'll figure it out.
Yeah. But going forward, by the way, guys, we're going to have to spend the first 25 minutes of the show just telling everyone in the audience how they can send us money.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, never mind. That's not going to happen. But
And Dennis, yes, there's some merch coming.
It's gonna be the shit.
The merchant.
Can we do Brazzers gift cards?
That'd be great.
Do they have them?
Let me see. Can we log in? No, I'm joking.
Oh, we know that already, don't we?
Enter Brazzers. Let's see.
Don't play dumb with me.
What does it say? Paradise by the back door.
Brazzers all garden dinner and a movie. There you go.
Can you gift
I
cards?
don't think that's funny.
I don't see anything about gift cards. Why not? Right? Why wouldn't they have gift cards?
We can just share your logon information, Jay, since you have that your subscription. Oh man.
Yeah,
we want to give back. There's 48,000 people watching right now. We appreciate you guys coming in here once a week. So we want to hand it out.
Yeah, and maybe we'll save one of them for the patrons. You know.
Yeah.
Do something like that as well.
Jay, are we bringing up the buses?
Yeah, I have a pedal that I've been meaning to give away for a little while now as well.
You gonna pedal it?
Yeah, pedal it.
Pedal the pedal.
Pedal to the metal.
Let's read off. Oh shit! Let's read off some names real quick. We still have a segment or two to get to, so nobody fucking leave. Don't be that fucking guy.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
We got Andy Carson, Michael,
And Smith.
Shit. What the literal?
Randy's, yeah, Savage Price. 5150 fair warning, Nelson Rodriguez.
What the literal?
All day, all night. We got the Paul Martin Woods. War one egg, one leg, war leg. Sherman.
Shermy.
You doing surveillance on us?
Trevor Ray Hawkins. And we got Fairfield Guitar, Kel.
Lewis.
Go ahead, Jay.
Frank the Tank Corcoran. We got a Mikey Mojo. Stephen Franklin. Thanks, Stephen Franklin. False flag, all the way from Australia.
Happy birthday to ya, Steve-O 5150. And last but not least,
Bring up the buses. Bring up the buses, everybody. We got 45 people watching right now. On the left-hand side of the screen, you see Brian's stupid face trying to peek in to see what's up. Look over here. I'm over here.
What's up with the buses?
Over there now. What's going on
What's
over
up
here?
with the buses?
Short bus patron. That's that little shit bus on the left there. That yellow one. $5 a month. Great. It supports the channel a little bit, but every little bit helps. That's what I always try to tell these guys. You know, I tell all the ladies, hey, every little bit helps. We got the red one in the middle. That's a double-decker bus. That's $10 a month. It greatly supports the channel. That's what Kurt wrote in there. I don't see how $10 greatly supports the channel, but it supports the channel, you know. Monthly merchandise drawings that we just probably start doing. Exclusive one-on-one content. I guess that's where the Brazzers password comes in. We got to start giving those away on the channel. Maybe we could work something out with Brazzers. And then if you got that
big bucks, big money.
That's the tour bus patron. That's the big bopper pay. $25 a month, man. You better tell your womans that you doing the tour bus patron, because if she sees that $25 come out a month and you ain't telling her, you in some shit. You in some shit. We got the you definitely win. You get a free t-shirt, and maybe we can do like a discount thing for a hat if you want a hat. Maybe we'll give away a hat or 2 hats or 3 hats. How many heads you got? Well, you get a hat for each one. I'll tell you that's how many hats you got. That's $25. Bonus episodes. We do free. We do a show every once in a while just for the patrons. It's the same guys in there every time, but that's okay. It's okay.
Lewis?
How many people we have watching?
37 million homes this television goes into. There's 3 people in each home. That comes to 2,800 million people throughout this country.
Mm-hmm.
28.
Hey, take the reins for a minute, everybody. I got to.
Jeez, I gotta take a leak so bad I can taste it.
Okay.
Should we bring Jay back in while he goes to the bathroom?
Oh, he left the door open.
Is he pissing with the door open?
Where's the volume?
Shit. You can see him. I request.
Just have it solely on his screen.
That's not his screen.
I'm trying to do it. I don't know how to do it.
Too late.
I'm an amateur. Oh,
anyway.
Well, Caleb, you stuck in the whole time, man. Thank you.
I know. I couldn't move to turn this off. So
you're creeping in on the imaginary line there.
I'm moving over and over.
Yeah. So, well,
Cool.
thank you everyone for watching tonight. Appreciate it. Hope you guys come back for the giveaway. It's going to be fantastic. Brian might have his shirt off for that episode.
Happy March.
That's the plan.
March when? Next
March.
week?
Next Wednesday, the
next
1st.
Wednesday.
Holy
Already
shit.
March, dudes.
March 1st, episode 37 coming in hot.
3, 1, 2, 3.
Jay,
Yeah,
we
right?
could hear you pissing.
No yelling on the bot.
What?
We could hear you pissing. I brought you back in.
That's all right.
Left the
Go
door
back
open. He left the door open.
You did it with no lights on. I'm impressed. You got good aim.
You lift that seat or it's already up?
Do I lift it? I think I'm in the habit of putting the seat down when I'm done, lifting it up. I think I dropped it after I was done.
Rinsed his hands in the toilet before he came in.
Yeah, I did.
Go.
In the toilet after I peed.
Mm-hmm.
When's the giveaway for the pedal?
When's the giveaway for the pedal? I mean, we can do it next week. We can do it the week after. I don't give a fuck.
Let's remaster that piss audio.
You want me to go grab the pedal real quick just to show everybody what it is? All right, hold on.
Sure.
So, turned his camera off. He's smart. So, Brian, when are the hats going to be done?
Probably like 2 weeks.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. So, well, Steve-O, if you're watching, I hope you had a happy birthday, buddy. We won't tell how old he is, 52. But, yeah, I hope you had a good day today.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Manure.
I said moor.
I hate manure.
The pinch box.
Yep. So hold on, let me so basically this is kind of like balance in a box, right? Kurt?
Yep. It's got the detune setting.
Yeah. And this thing's literally brand new. I probably plugged it in for 10 minutes. And
Cool.
Yeah. So we'll be giving this away.
Yeah, I have that pedal as well.
And you gave it to somebody and then they gave it to somebody else, right?
No, I have one. But I gave one away and they gave it away.
Isn't it such a great sound?
Yeah.
I love it.
Sounds like rock and roll.
How many pedals you got on the floor in there? 200?
What's this fucking button do?
I don't have any pedals. I have a MIDI controller that just changes the presets on the like the Neural DSP plugins and shit like that.
Hailstorm, I tried to get Jay the fart box pedal, and it's like almost $300.
Yeah,
Is
right.
it really?
Yeah,
Why?
dude.
It's fucking
Why is right.
ridiculous.
The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
Oh shit.
Big bucks, big money.
Hey,
Oh my
Kurt had
God.
those pants on. Remember that, Kurt?
I wouldn't look good in the white tank top, but thank you.
I threw those pants away after that episode.
What did you really?
Yeah, what else am I going to wear them for?
They made me want to do this.
Yeah. They were women's pants.
Well, should you put them in your wife's closet?
Yeah, that'd go over like a lead
I
balloon.
mean, my wife's closet.
Go over like a lead balloon. Oh shit.
Thanks, Facebook user. You know what to do. Log on and hit the thumbs up.
Don't smash it though.
Tap it.
Caress it.
Lightly.
Caress it. The word smash
Thanks,
has
Mr.
been,
Price.
the word
If we-
smash has been overused.
Before
We'll
you
get-
dress,
We'll get some pants for $4.99. We'll dig deep. So deep it'll put Caleb's ass to sleep.
Damn, little ice cube. Bring it.
Nice. So Jay, do we have another segment tonight?
trying to see if we have anything else in here. I know Kurt and I got to do one of these soon.
Yep.
Let's see. I was hoping that Caleb would be in one of these tonight. Looks like he's sleeping. What did we miss?
Like
I
a
know
wet
we're miss-
dry?
I know we're missing a segment or something. Where the fuck is he going?
What the fuck?
All right.
Thank you.
So we got two. Let's see. Does anybody have anything else before we get to this final segment?
Oh, Zeke,
No.
it's two-tune. So it gives you that Van Halen. I don't even want to call it a chorus sound, but to the
Twazy.
Yeah, like Brian, it sounds like a chorus.
Twaze.
Yeah, and I think if you set it to what it is, like what it is, if you set it to
Negative
what
two-
it is.
What it is.
Negative 2/10.
yeah, like
Negative
-2, which is
yeah.
actually on right now. So just leave it. Then you kind of get the balancy tone.
Tone. Wide, full tone. All
I think it's
encompassing.
No, it does. It definitely does.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, Jay.
Sometimes I feel like I need help.
The fuck are you doing?
All right.
Uh-oh.
Is that Brody?
It's Brody.
Who's that? Who's echoing right now? What the fuck is going on?
Hello?
Oh,
Hello?
snap.
I think we're
Hello?
good. I think we're good, right?
All right,
Yeah,
we
we're
got
good.
Brody at Scout Camp.
Oh, is there an electrocution about to happen?
Wow.
Oh, God, I wish.
So we got two tonight because this one's pretty quick. So we got another one after this. So stick around, everybody. Here we
I
go.
told my wife that last night.
Well, what do you think happens?
Are we sure this guy's over 18 so we don't get?
I think he's going to slip off that pole that he's standing on, and he's going to hit it like an idiot. Before he jumps, he's going to slip.
He gonna flip.
Before he jumps, he gonna slip off that fucking metal beam he's standing on and bust his ass.
How dare you, Dane?
Let's find out, Dane.
Oh no.
Oh, The guy wire.
Oh, the chick in our on our background is reacting to that.
Oh man.
You know, it sounds like
Well, Caleb, he's got a slit now.
listen to the dudes. Ooh,
Slit knot.
ooh.
Slit knot.
Slit knot. Listen to the dudes though. It's like they're all having a circle jerk. Ooh. Listen.
Oh,
How stupid
Buddy.
can you get?
dude.
Let's go slow-mo here.
He has to be bleeding.
Yo, lady.
Bleeding. Bleeding.
How did he not see it?
Oh.
If he would have hit his face on that cable.
Dude.
Have you ever touched those cables? Those cables are
Oh, they're breaking.
very unforgiving.
I was surprised he didn't get completely just sliced in half. like a
cheese
like
slice.
Yep. 2 pieces. That's a 2-piece.
Oh, man.
Damn. It was right here. What he do? He fucked up.
Oh man.
Damn.
Skin.
Damn, bro.
Oh, his toe got caught up on that thing.
Oh, I'm not even gonna look. Oh, like, testicle delete.
Are you ready? You ready for this one?
Okay.
Wait, we gotta
The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
Big bucks, big money.
Yeah. That
Wait,
was
wait, hold on.
$1 each for each ball. that the guy lost.
For each ball that he has, he's gonna have fucking 4 balls now. I can't even ask you guys what happens on this one. Ready?
The car drives through the wall.
Should we? Hope we don't get flagged for the music, but what happens?
Something just busts through the window. Of the
Something
wall.
comes through the ceiling.
Okay.
Oh. What was in there?
Oh my god.
That's the kind of fun I like.
Dude. Look how fast. He's 3/4 of the way up the fucking wall.
What? So what is it exactly?
An airbag?
Airbags?
Yeah, the airbag under obviously under his mattress.
Your wife's gonna do that, Caleb, if you cross that red line.
Yep.
Dude, what if
the airbag?
Don't people get killed by doing shit like this? Like blowing his asshole out? Like what if it's right under your asshole? You know what I mean?
There's multiple airbags.
That's got to be a dorm.
Yes.
Look at that place, yeah.
It's got to be.
Damn.
It's a hostel.
Dude, it blows a hole in the fucking mattress, the bottom of the mattress. And at the end, you can see a feather coming down.
Mattress.
Look, yeah, it blows
That dude's fucked
the
up.
frame of the bed apart. Look, there's a sharp edge there. Like
He
he's
just got
gonna
his
come down
asshole
on that.
now. His phone went higher than he did.
Yeah.
That's probably one of those things that they were doing throughout the year to each other.
It blew the mattress out. Look at it.
Yeah. Oh, it's like torn up, right?
Yep. Let's go slow-mo here, boys.
Man alive.
Oh no, him coming down on it, like ripped it on its side. That's what it looks like. It's totally sideways, and he starts to he like compresses it on the way down. Okay, it's okay.
That thing is ripped open.
Yeah, it's ripped.
Gaped open.
Gaping.
Good gape.
Some heavy gape on that mattress.
Heavy gape.
Oh man.
Oh, the internet's forever.
Look at him. He's sitting there probably swiping left or swiping right, whatever the hell. You know, and the next thing you know,
mustard pants.
Oh. Amazing.
He's holding my fucking heart, dude.
Oh, he's holding his chest. Did he hit himself somewhere? Or?
That guy has no clue what's going on. He wasn't even looking.
He leans over. Watch.
It.
He presses.
He doesn't set it?
He does.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's setting it.
Watch him lean over.
Leans over.
I'm lean over.
Oh,
he looks
like,
back.
Filming?
Yep.
That's the are you filming look.
Yep. You ready?
The Unabomber.
Push.
Ignite.
Caught in the act.
That's so good.
Yeah, he put a hole in the wall with his elbow.
Did he?
Yeah, look, see there's the sheetrock's normal.
Mm-hmm.
Now watch.
Oh my god. Look at his phone.
Oh, maybe
See
not.
the feather? See the feather coming down?
I thought
Yeah. One feather.
like Forrest Gump.
Damn.
Yep. Dude.
You know what? They'll have that forever. And that's what it's all about.
And tell him that's terrible.
I hope the phone's okay.
This sounds like a fucking bomb goes off. Oh. Now, you know, for a split second, he probably thought he was dead. Like, he probably thought the building caved in or collapsed on him, right?
Oh, yeah.
His toes just blunt force trauma on that wall, too. Watch this. Look at that.
What is he?
Oh, he lands on the board with his belly. That's why he's holding his belly. Watch the board.
Oh, yeah.
That's the bedboard right there. Ouch.
The feather. It's like the beginning of what's the Forrest Gump with the feather?
Yep. That's his soul.
Dude, you can fucking hurt somebody really bad by doing that shit.
Oh, there were a lot of sharp edges, man. That was dangerous.
We should do it to each other.
Yeah, we should.
Wait, so this guy, ever see the episode of 1,000 Ways to Die where the guy had a hand grenade or a grenade in his asshole?
Ugh.
He was trying to sneak it into prison. Damn. Well, at least he didn't know. You know what I mean? He put it up there hoping he was going to get it in and just blew up, and he probably had no idea it even did it.
Are you talking about the grenade or when he someone else?
I think he knew. I don't know. Something tells me he knew that it was a bad idea. Wow.
Pineapple grenade or just a round ball?
God, how do you maintain a good walk?
Yeah.
With a baseball up your ass?
Oh, God.
The fuck are you doing?
All right, fellas.
Well, that was a good one, right?
Yeah.
It was.
Wow.
Good to see you.
Thank you, Caleb.
Well, feel better, Caleb.
Thanks.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Should I hang out for a sec or?
Yeah.
All right.
We're going to everybody, we mentioned the Uncle Laser video, so we're going to play that as we out. We're going to play ourselves out with Uncle Laser. Uncle Laser is going to play us out.
And Uncle Laser's live right now, so go into his chat after this show's over and tell him that.
Is he on YouTube?
Yeah.
So, hold on. Let's hold on.
Let's do a raid.
Yes. Yeah. Hold on.
Kurt.
Blown out backs. How's Caleb?
How's Caleb?
Uncle, it's only 14 watching.
What?
31 watching. All right. Everybody.
What? I thought the guy was famous.
He is. He's a
Maybe
national icon.
All right, everybody go in there and say this is what should we do? Under the Bus Network raid or UT? Well, he's not going to UTBN. Nobody knows what the fuck.
Under the
that
Bus
is.
Network raid.
Under the bus.
Look, Bo Zeke says we're his warm up for Joe Rogan. Thanks, dude.
There you go. Under the Bus Network raid, and we'll play his video out as we depart, and we'll jump in there too. How about that? We'll see everybody in there. We'll see everybody. When do we do another show? Saturday. Wednesday?
Saturday.
Kurt doesn't look too thrilled about that one, but
No,
we'll
I
see.
was. Yeah, I might be able to do Saturday.
All right, everybody, go fuck yourself.
Kurt, how we doing? Your friend Brian want to get you a little cameo from Uncle Laser here. Said you're going to be blowing out spines, fucking nines and dimes for Valentine's Day. Sounds like you don't have a girlfriend. Sounds like you'll be spending a little lonely. But go on down to the Titter. Head on down to your local Titter. And encounter all such encounters you can. I'm a fair guy of the art of the deal. I like to set a plan in motion. I don't like to just wine and dine and then maybe you get lucky. No, I like to go down to my local timeout, the old local Titter down there, and throw a couple greenbacks on the table. Let the ladies know exactly what you fucking want. Right? It's just like picking off a goddamn buffet menu. Just go to town. And condoms? Who's wearing condoms? No, sir, not me, not I. Listen. STDs are a myth. I know that for a fact. So, happy fucking Valentine's Day, my guy. Listen, blow out backs, blow out wallets. But by God, boy, don't ever wear a fucking condom. If you're going to get an STD, That's just God's plan. So y'all have a fucking incredible goddamn Valentine's Day there, and I'll see y'all on the other side.